Man, Toribash. I used to play this game like 10 years ago in high school and it kind of just blew my mind. It's like a fighting game mixed with chess or a board game or a card. It's so hard to describe, but it is so unique. If you remember it, you probably clicked on this video for a nice hit of nostalgia. If you have no idea what this game is, then you're in for a treat. This video is totally unscripted and like a bit out of the blue. I jumped on Toribash last night and I ended up in a server with a bunch of other people who also were saying they hadn't played it in like 10, 12 years. So for whatever reason, it's just re-entered our consciousness, and something about this game is just bringing everyone back to it. But it's like a fighting game where you take turns, and in your, well, more like you both take a turn at the same time, and you choose what muscles and joints you would like to contract or extend or hold or relax, and you see all the little sort of ball bits on the guys. You click or use a hotkey on any of the joints, they'll extend or they'll contract or they'll hold or whatever, and basically you choose the movement you want your guy to do, and then the move plays out and the other person's move plays out, and sort of whatever happens, but it's turn-based, and then at the end they show the whole fight in regular motion, and it's just something special. You feel like you're in the Matrix, you know. It's a very different type of fighting game, and I'd say it's a fighting game for people who don't really have that twitch sort of reaction timing and combo memory that a lot of people who are, you know, professionals at fighting games have. So then it was my turn, and it can be a bit overwhelming when you sort of first get into it, but you know, I'm clicking everything, I'm seeing via the shadow sort of how my guy's going to move when everything plays out. I didn't really get to do everything I wanted, but apparently I hacked his arm off. So yeah, obviously I'm not a professional or anything. I'm not goated at this game. I really like it. Went for the kick there and didn't really play out. My guy went limp because I think one of my body parts broke off. But what I do is I flick my arm up and I let go with the hand there, and I sort of lift my leg to try and throw his arm that I've ripped off. There we go. I threw it. It hit the floor first. Fish Motel wins. That's my name. Bit messy, bit gross. We both lost an arm, but I was getting into it. I was like, alright, I'll take that win. See if I can keep this streak going. So once again, I sort of just was playing around a little bit, trying to go for a grabby motion. I pressed a V on the keyboard to make my guy grab with both hands. Now this looks like judo. I'm kidding. This doesn't look like judo. But you can try and actually like twist your body to do some judo-y type moves. So that's sort of what I was going for here. I kind of got a decent twist, but obviously I've never done judo in real life. I don't actually know what part of my body I'm supposed to move to flip him properly. But obviously if you have some knowledge of fighting, it translates to this game. Oh yeah, I kicked his leg off and somehow won that one. But if you have some sort of fighting experience and you know how a body's supposed to move to get the most out of, you know, a fight, then that would translate to this game. It's not just about button mashing and learning your combos, it's about knowing how the human body moves. In this server, when the turn ends, as you can see up the top there, it says 1,000. When the turn ends, it goes past by 50 frames. That's just this particular server. So yeah, I went into a boxing server and it was moving by 5 frames and then 10 frames and then 5 frames and then 10 frames. So you could get a lot of like really precise movement in there, because you know, after 5 frames you're only going to get like a couple inches into your movement, and then you can change your muscles again to actually like change your mind or go all out with the movement. I don't know if I'm making sense here, but I don't know. This game is just special, and this may fall on deaf ears, but I just feel like I'd love to see it get a resurgence. You know, there was only like a couple of servers with like 5 people in them, but I'd love to see people get back into this. They've been updating it a lot. I think it's really fun. Very different and unique kind of game, and they're still updating it, I think. They're still, you know, they've got a battle pass now, which I think, you know, take it or leave it. I'm not really much of a battle pass fan, but it is a free game, so, you know, they have to make their money somehow. There's an in-game market for customization and stuff. It's a pretty nicely fleshed out game, and they might be making a sequel. I'm not sure. The only the only way I got that information was some dude in chat said it. So, but yeah, Toribash. This is my little presentation of it, I guess. Just a random video I wanted to make. Like the video if you like it, I guess. Subscribe if you want to see more random content whenever I feel like making it. But yeah, no pressure. It's whatever. Hope everyone has a good day, and peace.